for the pharaohs. And so maybe also this throne.
A throne containing pieces of metal found in a meteorite? Could such an object really be embedded inside a secret chamber located within the Great Pyramid of Giza? According to what are referred to as the pyramid texts, a collection of ancient religious texts that were carved on the walls and sarcophagi of the pyramids at Saqqara more than 4,000 years ago, the god Osiris and his wife Isis came to Earth from the constellation of stars known as Orion's Belt, and it is from them that all human life originates.
Osiris was the central god of the Egyptian system, and he was the god of fertility and Chthonic, that is, a god of the earth, and died and was reborn in his son Horus. So you have the cycle of death and rebirth, and this is part of the
By many who sought to possess its awesome powers. One of these was Osiris's brother Set, who murdered Osiris in an effort to obtain the throne. Throughout ancient Egypt in the temples, we see depictions of the gods, extraterrestrial beings, on their thrones. These thrones are feathered because they are ascension vehicles. They are vehicles that take them to the stars and back.
It is very possible that the throne is in that void. When we found this pyramid, there was no mummy. There were no treasures, no nothing, no hieroglyphs, nothing. What if all this that we're looking at is a decoy?
You just raised a very interesting point. The fact that we've come so far into this chamber and the entire way, not a single complete anonymity.
Absolutely.
Because the walls inside the Great Pyramid contain no hieroglyphics, and there is no evidence that the colossal structure was ever used as a tomb or temple, there has been increasing speculation as to its original purpose. One theory, held by numerous scientists and archaeoengineers, is that the pyramid, and others like it, may have been built as one in an enormous network of power plants.
Christopher Dunn's theories indicate that some of these pyramids had chemicals mixed in them. And in fact, studies of his working devices have shown that this probably would work.
Pyramids were actually geomechanical devices. In other words, they were attached to the earth. They were tuned to vibrate with the frequencies of the earth, and they converted the energies of the earth into electromagnetic energy. Best example of this is in the Great Pyramid. It's probably the most precise structure on the planet.
According to Christopher Dunn's theory, the process of generating energy began with drawing water from the nearby Nile River to the base of the Great Pyramid.
Right from the door of the entrance door of the Great Pyramid, there used to be a well shaft, which was documented in 1857. And so the water would just gravity feed down into basically a moat around the Great Pyramid and then go down the entrance shaft down into the ground. The water was used in the subterranean chamber. It is a water pod. I believe the water was used to cause a depression wave and cause the pyramid to resonate.
So in the Queen's Chamber, two chemicals were introduced: hydrated zinc through the northern shaft and a dilute hydrochloric acid through the southern shaft. This vessel represents the Queen's Chamber.